Hi, I'm Nell, and this is my first video. I wanted to make a video. I wanted to create a channel for people in my position, people who didn't quite see themselves here, but they are here. And I'm going to tell you exactly where here is. And yeah, so um, I am a 40-year-old female, of course. Um, I have a husband who is disabled, and he did not start out that way. Our marriage did not start out that way, and I just wanted to make a video to give other people inspiration, to create a channel for people like myself, male or female, whatever you identify with, to kind of start a community, because I went looking for a community and I don't see one. I don't see anything that's for us. And I want to get our voice out there. So here's the beginning of my story. It was the 3rd of September. I know the Temptations made that day a very famous day in one of their songs, but it was the 3rd of September, and the 3rd of September is very significant for my family and I. It is my husband's mother's birthday. It is the birthday of our oldest child together, and it is also the day he had his massive stroke. He was a very young man. He was 46 years old when he had his stroke. Um, I think I was 38. 38, no, 37. I was 36, about to turn 37, excuse me. And it was a night I'll never forget. It was a night that started everything that is my life today. And it wasn't easy. It's life-changing. It's life-changing. And so September 3rd, I came home, and it was a normal evening. I didn't feel like cooking. We had 3 children total, and I did not feel like cooking. So I said, well, Mike, I'm going to go get some Baldinos. It's a sub shop near our home. And if you've never had a Baldino sub, then you're not living. Anyway. So I asked him what he wanted. And then he kind of had this look on his face, and I was like, oh, what, you want to go? Because I'll get into more about Michael's personality later, but let's just say he's a Gemini. That should explain a lot. If you've never experienced a Gemini, if you are a Gemini and you're saying, oh, no, you're in denial. Because you Geminis, y'all are a lot. Y'all are a lot. And you flip like this, with the wind blows. That's where you go. And anyway, so I asked myself, well, do you want to go pick it up? Because I don't necessarily feel like going either. So if you want to go pick it up, I'll write what I want down. And he's like, no, I'm okay. I'm all right. I said, okay. So I went, got the food, came back home. My girls, they don't really eat stuff like that. So I grabbed them what they eat, and I came back home. And I said, okay, Mike, you gonna eat your food? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna eat it. But Mike liked to drink. Mike liked to drink heavily. And no matter what you say, if you are a wife and you allow your husband to be the head of the household, as you should, there are some sacrifices that come in with that. And you must be able to take the reins sometimes. And at the time, I didn't know how to do that. I knew how to work. I knew how to pay bills. I knew how to be a faithful wife. But telling him he was going to do something was not in my vocabulary. If anything, I was listening to him tell me what I was going to do. And I did it because that was my husband. And that's what you do. So when he told me, that he was going to eat in a minute, he didn't really feel like it. I said, okay. When he was drinking and he seemed a little wobbly, I didn't think nothing of it because, that's how he normally is until his behavior changed. I noticed things and he said, I don't feel good. I said, okay. I said, what you feel like? And he started telling me his symptoms. I said, well, let's go to the hospital. Let's just go to the hospital. Let's just let them check you out. Even if it's nothing, we got insurance. Let's go. Hell, if we can't pay the bill, we gonna owe you. I put something on it, But, he wouldn't go. He wouldn't go. And for 2 hours, I sat here and fought with him about going. Let's go. Let's go to the hospital. I'll drive you. Come on, let's go. His mother passed away. And I was telling him, your mom would want you to go. And my mother by then had passed away. And I was like, my mom would want you to go. Let's go. And he wouldn't go. And he had been drinking. He was like, well, I'm just drunk. I said, okay. Well, I know you drunk. I know you very well drunk. This is a different you. Let's go to the hospital. I called the ambulance. And he fussed at me about calling the ambulance. Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. You overreact. You always overreacting. Hang up the phone. And I said, Mike, no, this is different, And let's just get him out here and check you out. Hang up the bleep, bleep phone. So, canceled the ambulance. And I said, well, at least lay down. At least lay down. If you don't feel good and you say you're drunk, lay down. And he did. And we were in bed. And I'll never forget, we were watching Get On Up with Chadwick in it. I still can't watch that movie to this day. And I remember we were in bed and very clearly he says, I love you, Nell. I said, oh, baby, I love you too. You all right? Okay. Then all of a sudden I felt him moving his left arm, just like, it felt like he was just like, trying to rub my leg, trying to get a little something is how I took it. And I said, baby, you okay? Mike, you all right? He didn't say nothing. I said, Mike. I jumped up, I grabbed my phone because the room was dark except for the TV. And I took the light of my phone and I shined it on him and he wasn't there no more. I called the ambulance and they came out and they rushed him to the hospital. And that's how my caregiving journey started. So that's the end of story time today. I'll talk to y'all again soon. We'll pick up where we left off. Bye.